Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. On this channel, we spend our time looking at fantasy of all sorts, from books to movies to video games, and applying the characters within into the tabletop game Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. And today, we're going to be looking at one of the favorite superheroes from the modern era of comics and movies, Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America. Captain America is one of the greatest leaders of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and leads the Avengers through thick and thin. But how does he stack up in a world like D&D? Let's have a look-see. Now, Steve Rogers, Captain America, is technically about 120 years old, but because he was frozen for a long time, he's actually only physically about 40. He is 6 foot 6 inches, weighs 260 pounds of solid muscle, has dark brown hair, white skin, and blue eyes. He is a soldier, obviously. His background is soldier, and he is a lawful good human that stands for what's right pretty much all the time. What kind of class would he be? That's pretty easy. He's a fighter. Very specifically, he's a champion fighter. One of the simplest and easiest to talk about in all of D&D. But he doesn't use traditional weapons. We'll go over his equipment here in a sec. His stats are pretty impressive. He has a strength of 20, being absolutely at the peak of human capacity and slightly above, but I'm still giving him a 20 in his strength. His dexterity is 18. He's fast, he's agile, and is very skilled. And he has a constitution of 18, being able to take brutal beatdowns and keep getting back up. His intelligence is 12. He's not dumb, but he's certainly not the most well-educated person around. His wisdom, though, is 16. This covers things like tactics. And his charisma is 16. He's well-known and well-loved in the Marvel world. Now, language-wise, he speaks Common. He's not particularly well-educated when it comes to languages. He is proficient in all armor and with all weapons, like a fighter would be. And he's proficient in land vehicles. This is something that, because he can drive things, and this is not a hard proficiency to give him. Now, his features make sense. He has the military rank feature from his soldier background. He has 2 fighting styles, because he is a champion fighter, unarmed and thrown weapons. We'll go over why in a moment. He has the second wind power to give him extra HP. He can action surge twice because he's a level 17 fighter. Very high level. He has improved crits and superior crits, critting on an 18 to 20. He has triple attack, extra attack times 2, effectively. The remarkable athlete power, the indomitable feature, which makes him able to re-roll on saving throws, which he needs when he fails on certain saves. And he has, count 'em, 7 different feats. Being a variant human and a level 17 fighter, he has loads of feats. I gave him athlete. I gave him inspiring leader. I gave him lucky. I gave him mobile. I gave him sentinel. I gave him tough. And I gave him shield master, which makes a lot of sense. His saving throws is proficiency. He's proficient in strength and constitution saves. And he's proficient in athletics, history, insight, intimidation, and perception for his skills. Now, his unarmed fighting style means that his unarmed strikes have a plus 11 to hit and do 1d6 plus 5 damage. He wears studded leather armor, but his main tool is his vibranium shield. The shield is Captain America's main weapon, and for good reason. The shield is a +3 magic item that also provides the evasion feature. The evasion feature is something a lot of classes get, namely rogues are most well known for it, which means that when they fail a saving throw, they take half damage instead of full, and if they succeed, they take no damage. This pairs with the Shield Master feat as well. But also, this shield can be thrown as an attack, which actually triggers the extra attack feature. Normally, a thrown attack is a single attack, and you'd have to throw multiple items to use extra attack. The shield doesn't do that. You throw it once, and it'll attack all 3 of your targets, and then automatically returns to your hand. This does 2d6 bludgeoning damage per hit, which is a decent amount of bludgeoning damage equal to the top level weapons in D&D. So, with its plus 3 powers, it gets a plus 14 to hit, and does 2d6 plus 7 for every enemy it strikes. And because it's a plus 3 shield, it also adds an extra plus 5 total to his AC, meaning that his AC is 21. His mobile feat makes his speed 40, and with the tough feature, his hit points are 208. Captain America is one of the toughest superheroes in the MCU, showing that even a human at their peak capacity, without super suits, without any sort of special alien powers or supernatural abilities, nothing more than a simple super serum to put him at maximum capability, and he can run with the best of them. Captain America is someone you should not sleep on, and that shield in his hands makes him a nigh unstoppable fighter that will easily lead the Avengers into war, into battle, and his leadership features make it so that he is one of the best, if not the best, Avenger around. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more character reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.